The red-tailed black shark has a fearsome reputation for being aggressive, but is that because of the shark name or because of its territorial nature as it patrols the depths of your aquarium? Well, let's take a look. Hi, I'm Russ, and I've been in the aquarium hobby now for over 40 years. And we all know that I do care guide videos on rainbow fish. And in those videos, I talk frequently about tank mates for rainbow fish. So it got me to thinking, what about care guides for those fish that live with your rainbow fish? So today is the start of a new series. And we're going to start the series with one of my favourite freshwater fish, and that is the red-tailed black shark. It's also known as the red-tailed shark, the red-tailed shark, the red-tailed shark minnow, and there's also a scientific name which can come along the screen. They originate from the lakes, rivers and creeks of Thailand, but unfortunately they are classed as critically endangered by the IUCN, which means all the fish that we find in the hobby are captive bred. They carry the shark name because of their shark-like appearance and movement, but they are actually more related to the carp family. It has such a striking appearance with its dark black elongated body and its red caudal fin. Now the rest of the fins are black and they are often mistaken for the rainbow shark. The coloration of its tail can fade if the fish is stressed, sick, or the water quality is poor. Their snout overhangs their downward facing mouth and they have two sets of barbels. They grow up to 6 inches, which is 16 centimetres, and some species have actually been known to grow to 8 inches, which is 20 centimetres. Because they can grow to such a size, I'd look at a larger size aquarium. You could get away with a 3-foot aquarium, but I would look at 4 foot plus. A fish in a 3-foot aquarium will have to be rehomed at some point. They will tolerate temperatures from 71 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 22 to 27 degrees Celsius. They will also take water parameters of 6.5 to 7.5 pH and a GH of up to 18. As for tank mates, caution needs to be taken. Maybe some community fish that are a little bit larger in size, like rainbow fish, but I would steer clear of the smaller tetras, just because your red-tailed black shark will bully the smaller fish. The red-tailed black shark are omnivores, which means they will eat plant matter and protein. In the wild, they'll eat crustaceans and flies that land in the water, so it's best to try and replicate that as much as possible. And we can do this in many ways nowadays, so it's always good to feed them the live food or the frozen versions of live food. So Daphnia, brine shrimp, bloodworms, glassworms are all great proteins to get into your red-tailed sharks. But it's also good to offer them a good quality dried food like the tetramin flakes, or if you've seen some of my previous videos, I'm a massive fan of the fluval bug bite range because it has black soldier fly larvae in there. So it's a great replication of the diet in the wild. They are bottom dwellers, so they will patrol the bottom part of your aquarium. So tank mates that stay more towards the middle at the top of the water column will be ideal tank mates for them. With correct care in captivity, they are expected to live 5 to 8 years. They do prefer good flow and heavily planted aquariums with some nice large rocks. Substrate isn't much of an issue really. One downside regarding the red-tailed black shark is that you can only have one in your aquarium because they are really aggressive towards each other. So that makes breeding the red-tailed black shark near impossible in the home environment. They are egg layers, but as I say, breeding in the home environment is near impossible because they don't get on with the same species. To sex the shark, quite hard to sex until they get to about 18 months old, and then the female will just have a slightly wider body than the male. If you have made it this far through the video, can I please ask you just to click the like button and subscribe to the channel for further content. Thank you. So let's take a look at the behaviour and why they have this aggressive reputation. They can be fast, active swimmers, but they also like to gently patrol the bottom part of the aquarium, and their shark-like movement as they glide through the water can give them a fearsome reputation. But that does depend on the individual fish. Some are aggressive and territorial, whereas some are just really laid back. I have one in this aquarium and he can be boisterous for 30 to 60 minutes after feeding, but any other time of the day, he's really relaxed. Now you can cut down the aggression by having the plants in the aquarium, by having lots of sight line breaks in your aquarium. This just brings down any aggression before it even starts. They are great jumpers, so it's always advised to have a lid on your aquarium, otherwise they will jump out. It's the territorial behaviour of some that gives them the label of a semi-aggressive fish within the hobby. As with most community fish, the red-tailed black shark loves heavily oxygenated water, but that can cause problems in itself with the noise that some air pumps give off. Now, I've just recently found an air pump that is sold as ultra quiet, and when I plugged it in, it was silent. And if you want to know what that is, then watch this video next, and I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.